Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here with UFC 184, talking all about the women's bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey going up against Cat Zingano. The big battle of undefeated fighters going out of this. Basically, Ronda Rousey basically being her first time ever being out there, really pushed as a true main eventer, basically being asked to sell this pay-per-view all on her own, basically. With the middleweight champion Chris Weidman basically being offered this show due to injury. Basically, she has no help in the undercard with basically another chick fight in the semi-main with Holly Holm going up against Raquel Pennington. Basically in the undercard. Lots of big-time storylines going on behind the scenes right now with basically trying to find out, basically who Ronda Rousey is going to have as her true number one contender going after her. No slouch of a fighter in Cat Zingano. Cat Zingano comes into this fight 9-0, but a lot of people are going to be paying attention to Friday night's fight for Invicta in LA, when basically Cyborg is going to be fighting, and basically there's a lot of talk about after Cyborg wins this fight Friday night, that basically she might be brought in to be the next big fighter. The Ronda Rousey versus Cyborg fight that we never thought we were going to get is probably one step closer than it's ever been. But also there's a lot of thought about maybe looking at this undercard of Holly Holm going up against Raquel Pennington. Raquel Pennington is basically one of the favorite fighters of Dana White. Holly Holm is a big-time boxer who basically at 33 years old is having her UFC debut. With her UFC debut, basically she's coming in there sort of as like a now or never sort of deal. She's won most of her fights by TKOs, but this is probably one of the biggest fights that she's had under her belt. So a lot of people are going to be paying attention to seeing what's going on between Holly Holm and Raquel Pennington. But basically all eyes are on Ronda Rousey. Lots of people like to pick against Ronda Rousey. Basically she's won her last few fights without using the armbar. She's actually worked up a style of actually knocking girls out and winning these fights in the first round. Actually, she's only had one fight that went longer than one round, and that one she just basically finished, seconds into the third round in UFC. But Ronda Rousey, is what brings people to the table. It's going to be a true test to see, who's actually going to buy this show tomorrow night on Saturday, to see, if Rousey's going to be able to get it done. But I think Rousey is a person that people like to see fight, no matter if it's male, no matter if it's female. People like to get behind her. They want to see who's going to win this deal. Ronda Rousey is my pick to win this deal. Where they go from there, I know that a lot of people have been talking about the Cyborg fight for a long time. A lot of people talking about Holly Holm basically being one of the next big stars coming out of there. But lots of eyes on this UFC 184 to see who gets this done.